Gobble gobble, perverts. It's Fast Ronald, the Kush God, here to bring you one of Thanksgiving's most classic dishes, mashed potatoes. Here's how we're gonna do it.
Alright, the first thing you're gonna do is take a gallon of water, add 2 tablespoons of salt. You always want to remember to salt your water because potatoes absorb the flavor of the salt. So the longer they sit there and boil, it's gonna absorb flavor. Flavor. So once you have the water boiling, you're gonna add russet potatoes. You always remember russet or Yukon. Don't fuck with those other potatoes. Too starchy. Too starchy. Too starchy. Alright, so while you got your potatoes boiling, you're gonna add a 1/3 cup of milk and 4 tablespoons of butter. Now, right now you got an option. You can make this vegan by adding 1/3 cup of water from the potatoes along with 4 tablespoons of vegan butter. You can make it regular by adding regular butter, or you can make it Kush God potatoes by adding organic butter.
Organic.com. Add organic on Instagram.
So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna add 4 leaves of sage. You're gonna have the butter and the milk melting on low heat. So keep it on there about 3-4 minutes and take the sage out. You don't want to leave it too long because it's gonna make it turn green. That's called infusion. After about 15 to 20 minutes of boiling, when you can put a fork or a knife through a potato with no resistance, they're done. Always remember overcook versus undercook. After you strain them, put them in a bowl that you're gonna mash them in. Always remember to melt your butter and heat any liquid when you're gonna add it to something hot. If not, you're gonna drop the temperature. It's not gonna taste the best. So you're gonna take your melted butter and your heated milk. You're gonna add it to the bowl with the potatoes. You give it a few smashes if you want a little bit of chunky potatoes. If you want creamier potatoes, give it a few more mashes. But something important to remember is the more you mash it, the more starch you create. So don't mash it too much, you're gonna have more like a paste. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. So the last thing we're gonna add is a mix of spices. Now everybody's different. Some people like salt, some people like spicy. I put a combination of spices, but you don't have to put any of these at all. Everything I'm gonna put, you could put to taste, which means to your personal preference. So start off with a little bit of salt, little bit of pepper, little bit of paprika, a touch, like just a little like a touch of paprika, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder. Mix that up. If you want more, put a little bit of more. Always remember, when you're adding spices, salt, pepper, anything, start with a little bit versus a lot because you could always add more. You can find the full recipe in the description of this video. You can visit fastronald.com for more recipes. You can follow me at FastRonaldTX on Instagram, on Twitter. You can follow at Organic, ORCANNIC. If you want to buy some butter.
Gobble gobble. Purr.